Dr. Kaushik Kamrui. I work as a principal scientist with National Dairy Research Institute, Karnal. I will talk on production of traditional Indian dairy products. So, coming to the introduction of this subject, so the traditional Indian dairy products are basically those products which are originated in Indian subcontinent, right? Indian subcontinent means present day India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, right? So there are many milk products available in India like cheese, butter, milk powder, paneer, dahi, etc. But these products which I have just said you first, like cheese, butter, and dairy products, because they originated in outside India, right? And among those, all the dairy products that are manufactured in India, these traditional Indian dairy products have the highest market value, which is as present 50,000 crore rupees, right? So these are basically developed in Indian subcontinent because India is a tropical country. Here average temperature is more, and the milk is a very perishable in nature. So these were basically developed to extend the shelf life of the milk. But as the time goes by, and this has become the part and parcel of our diet, right? So if we look at the India's milk utilization patterns, India's annual milk production is around 231.58 million metric ton in the last financial year. Out of this, almost half of it, okay, like of this total milk that is produced in India, which is amount to 115.7 million metric ton. The milk is used for making any of the traditional Indian milk products, right? So these milk products, basically, as I have told you, traditionally developed to enhance the shelf life of the milk. So to make these products, so from milk, basically 3 intermediate milk products are prepared first. These 3 intermediate milk products are khoa, chana, and chakka. That means milk is first converted into any of these 3 products, either khoa, chana, or chakka, and then these are used as a base for manufacturing traditional Indian milk products. Like now I will product. These desiccated milk products are also known as khoa based product, right? So these khoa based products, for preparing these khoa based products, the milk is first converted into khoa. Khoa is nothing but concentrated milk. Milk is taken in a pan and heat is applied. Due to the application of the heat, and we get concentrated milk. Okay, when the milk volume reduced to 1/5 of its initial volume, so that concentrated product is known as khoa. So this khoa is used for making an array of traditional Indian dairy products like barfi, milk cake, kalakand, gulab jamun, peda, barfi, rabdi, etc. This is the first class. This is khoa based products. The second type are heat acid coagulated product. So these are also known as chana based product, right? So for manufacturing this product, the base is basically chana. Chana is
sorry to interrupt you. Your PPT is not visible. Please reshare
sorry.
your screen. Your PPT is not visible. Reshare your screen, sir. Please.
PPT is not visible.
No, sir. Reshare
But
your
you
screen.
can you are hearing you are hearing me.
You
My
can.
voice is audible.
Yeah, your voice is audible, sir. Reshare your PPT, sir.
There is huge internet disruption here. There is a huge internet, unfortunately, huge internet disruption here today.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, it's not been shared. It is visible now.
Yes, sir. It is visible now. Yes, sir.
Okay. So the second class is known as chana-based traditional Indian milk product, right? So for manufacturing these products, the milk is first converted into chana. The chana is nothing but heat acid coagulated milk products. The milk is first heated and then dilute organic acid like citric acid, waste product. The third category of traditional in dairy products is culture or fermented milk products. Here, the heart of the production is addition of some micro
Sir, can you hear me?
are known as the frozen
Sir, sir,
frozen
can you hear
products.
me? Hello?
Yeah,
So actually, your PPT is not
yes.
visible, and you also went for some like network issues there from your side, I think. Right? participant. Time of the session is correct only, but some issue is there from the speaker side. So that's why it is today having a problem. So please cooperate for a while.
Priya, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Actually, because of no, I'm very sorry that farmers, there is the farmers protest are restarting today from tomorrow, no?
Okay, sir. Acha,
That's why
acha.
there is a very huge net disruption. Even the mobile internets are also not available, I've heard.
हाँ sir. हो रहा है.
Okay, from tomorrow there is a farmer this thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll try to explain it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, third type is basically the fourth type was fat-rich dairy products, and fifth type was frozen dairy products. The freezing is the principal production here. And the sixth type was milk-based puddings or dessert. They are basically a mix of some milk and cereals. Some examples are kheer, payasam, khirni, etc. Right? So coming to the first category, which are basically khoa. So khoa is one of the most important base of traditional Indian dairy products, and khoa is best prepared from buffalo milk. The cow milk is usually never used for manufacturing of khoa because the khoa that is produced from cow milk has a very intense yellow and yellow in color as well as salty in taste. So the buffalo milk contains high amount of fat, and the structure of the fat is such that it makes good quality khoa, which is very suitable for making various khoa based milk products. Right. So khoa is one of the products for which the Food Safety and Standard Regulation has prescribed specification. It says that the milk solids content of the khoa should be minimum 55%, and the milk fat content on dry matter basis should be minimum 30%, and the total ash content on the product should be 6% maximum, and the titratable acidity is 0.9%. And anything, say for example, any starch or sugar should not be added into khoa. Khoa milk means pure concentrated milk. Khoa milk means pure concentrated milk. If you add anything to khoa, it will not remain khoa anymore. It will become either barfi or peda. So we have to remember that we cannot add anything to milk and prepare khoa from it, right? So there are some microbiological standard of khoa also. So it's basically describe the maximum and minimum requirements of various normal as well as pathogenic microorganisms of milk. So as far as possible, the khoa should be free from many pathogenic microorganisms like E. coli, Salmonella, Staphylococcus aureus, yeast and mold, Listeria monocytogenes, etc. Right? Now there is some difference between cow and buffalo milk khoa. The fat content of buffalo milk khoa is higher as compared to the cow milk khoa, which renders it suitable for production of various khoa based milk products. Right. So in the market, so there are basically three different types of khoa are available. These are known as pindi, dhap, and danedar. And these three different types of khoa is used for making different types of khoa based milk products, and their cost and quality also differs to a great extent among each other. Among the three different types of khoa variants, this pindi type of khoa is usually sells at higher price, followed by dhap and danadar varieties. Okay, if we try to compare the chemical composition of these three varieties like pindi, dhap and danadar, the moisture content is least in pindi variety, whereas the uh, highest moisture contents in dhap variety, which is approximately 37 to 44%, and the another variety contains the moisture contents in between, right? And their texture, the body and structure attributes are also differ. Say for example, pindi variety has a very firm and smooth texture. Dhap variety has a loose and sticky texture, and the Danadar variety has a grainy texture. For making barfi, peda, etc., this pindi variety is suitable, and for dhap variety, there are basically gulab jamun, panta, toffees, coconut balls are the products which are basically prepared from dhap variety. And another variety, as the name suggests, is contains some grains. That's why it is known as danedar. Some milk products where are like kalakand, milk cake, doda burfi contains some grains inside it. The grains are requirements for proper texture in these type of milk products. So these products are basically prepared from Danedar varieties. Okay. So these are the characteristics of three varieties we have just now explained. So the Bureau of Indian Standards has also laid down specification for manufacturing for Khoa, but Bureau of Indian BI standards are not mandatory, whereas the FSAR standards are mandatory, right? So how to manufacture Khoa? So there are basically three different methods of manufacturing of Khoa. One is known as conventional method. There is conventional method. The second type is known as improved method, and third type is known as mechanized method. For the conventional method, so the milk usually in the lots 5 to 7 liter per batch is taken in a vessel. Okay, so we have to remember the volume of the vessel should be 4 to 5 times than that of the milk that is taken for manufacturing of khoa. Otherwise, what will happen is when the milk will be boiled, so it will be its volume expansion will be very high. Okay, so if the container volume is not 4 to 5 times higher than that of the milk taken, a lot of milk loss will be taking place. So the milk is taken in the container and it is heated usually on a non-smoky fire. Okay, then the milk is stirred vigorously with the circular motion of a ladle. Okay, then uh, during this step, when inside the container, which comes in containers with the part of the milk, they are basically scraped carefully so that no burning of the milk particle takes place inside the inner surface of the vehicle. Okay, so as because of the effect of the heat, constant evaporation of milk solids will takes place. Okay, and at some moment when the concentration will be 2.5 times, the consistency of the product will takes place. So at this stage usually, so if care is taken so that the proper agitation is continued, otherwise the product will stick to the inner surface of the vessel. Okay, and then a certain, as the heating will be continued, at a certain stage will come when the mass will tend to come out from the inner surface of the container which wherein the khoa is been prepared. So this is known as patting stage, right? So this stage is basically an indication that that khoa has been prepared. The final stage of khoa preparation has been reached. So at this stage, basically the heating is stopped, and then heating is stopped, and then the prepared khoa is taken in a container. Usually it is smeared with ghee or butter paper so that at the later stage it could be taken up from the container very easily, right? So usually for a batch of 5 to 7 liters of the milk, so the whole process usually takes between 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so there is a video of the khoa production. I will try to play it. The video is visible. Hello.
Yes, sir. Video is visible, sir. Yes, sir.
You can see here.
Yes, sir.
You can see here the dehydration of milk has been taking place because of the action of the heat. You can see milk has been concentrated and heating has been continued. And at this stage, as it has been issued the last stage, it's been taken out. So this is how the khoa is prepared, right? So this is a conventional method of khoa preparation, but there are some disadvantages of this method, like it's very time and labor consuming, large variation in the quality of the product that is manufactured. The keeping quality of the product is very less, and the product would not be prepared in a very high scale, and the product may have smoky smell. So that's why, so the industrial methods of foie manufacturing has been developed at ICAR NDRI kernel, and basically one system has developed at ICAR NDRI kernel, and another at National Dairy Development Board Anand, right? So these machines are used for making foie in larger quantities, where it could be used in big large dairies, right? I will describe some machines here. So this is a machine is basically which is known as thin surface cap surface heat exchanger. It is for continuous foam making. The milk is taken in this container and it is heated to a pump, and here you can see this cylindrical section. So this is known as SSHE. So basically there are three SSHEs are there in this system. So they are basically placed in a cascading manner, one below the other. The milk is pumped in the first SSHE, and here basically it is heated outside by steam, and inside some scraper assembly is there which runs at high speed around 200 rpm, which creates a thin film of milk inside the inner wall of the cylinder, and it is because it is heated outside, the continuous removal of the moisture takes place from this system and milk gets concentrated. Then it falls to the second one, and here in the first stage the milk is concentrated around 25 to 26% total solids. In the second stage, uh, Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible and your screen is also visible, sir.
It's a very highly, it's very unfortunate situation today.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay. So this is the system which has been installed in India, right? The capacity of this system is 80 kg of per hour, right? So this is just just what I have explained to you. This is the explanation of this slide. The another system that has been developed at National Dairy Development Anand for continuous manufacturing of khoa. This is known as inclined scraped surface heat exchanger. So this is also based on the principle of scrap surface heat exchangering. So the difference between the previous one and this one is that this scrap surface is heat exchanging system here. It is not placed horizontally, right? So it is placed at an angle with the horizon at a 30 degree angle. You can see here. So this has been done to increase the residence time of the milk in the system. So in the conventional system of pho preparation, the basically uh, say nutty flavor of khoa is generated. So this is basically happens when the milks get heated inside the system for 15 to 20 minutes. The interaction between various components of the milk takes place. So that basically prepares the typical khoa flavor in the product, in the final product. So that has been simulated here, right? So here the product is much more closer in its quality to the conventional product, right? So this is the inclined cash server heat exchanger. Here the constant milk is taken in a float control balance tank, and then it is fed using a feed pump inside the cylinder and inside the machine. So there is a scraper assembly which is basically a helical screw, and again this cylinder is double jacketed and heated by steam outside, right? So as soon as the milk is entered, so the scraper assembly scraps the milk and create a thin film inside the inner surface of this cylinder, right? So because of the action of this scraper assembly, the concentrated milk moves forward, and the other end we get khoa, right? So here the capacity of this machine move is usually rotated using a drive system, the speed of which could be controlled externally. The beauty of the machine is that there are so many variations here. Like you can change the concentration of the milk here, you can change the steam pressure to control the amount of the heat that is entering in the system, as well as by changing the frequency of the driving system, you can change the RPM of the scraper assembly. So in using this system, it is possible to prepare any type of khoa you want. That is whether it is pindi, dhap, or danedar, right? But one of the disadvantage of this machine is that it cannot use